After sewing up a big business deal in the US, Irish entrepreneur David Bobbett went to have a medical checkup. Part of it, a coronary artery scan. He had the shock of his life.
My arteries were that of an 86-year-old. So here is a 51-year-old who exercises every day, is careful what they eat. My parents lived into the 80s. I'd done all of the things you were supposed to do to be healthy. The following day I had to go in to do an angiogram where they found I had one totally blocked artery, I had another artery that was 70% blocked, and I had a huge level of disease right throughout my system. The shock of it, the shock of suddenly going from one day feeling absolutely perfect with no reasons of any issue at all to a situation that 75 out of 100 people at your level of calcification is going to either be dead or have a heart attack in the next 10 years.
Today, he's going to be scanned again. Told he could die at any moment, he spent the last 2 years on the most punishing of fitness and food regimes.
I've done everything I can do, and the score will be the score. My mathematical mind says it was 900. 1100 will be okay. 1200 will be reasonable, and over 1200 score will be very disappointing.
Remember, leave your arms above your head for the entire test.
And so this is good news.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that, because I've worked, you wouldn't want to believe how hard I've worked. I've really worked on everything.
The disease has barely advanced. There's real hope he can make it.
The fact that I could be around like any father wants to be with his kids. The fact that my daughters, that I just so special that I would be there when they got married, or when they were that bit older, that I'd see my grandchildren. That gave me hope. That really was what really was so important, why I wanted to fight this as hard as I did.
Without the shock of that first scan, David might not have changed his life around, might not have been here today for his family. But now the hope he has can be shared by millions.
The tenacity and persistence that served David so well in growing his successful business brought him to a conclusion that he's determined to tell everyone about. Heart attacks need not happen. They're caused by a disease, and you either have that disease or you don't.
This requires a little bit of funding to get the message out there, and I just think I have a responsibility. You know, there's right and there's wrong, and there's interest groups, and I know that. So it's a real battle. Everything I've ever done in my life, whether I'm a 24 handicap or a 20, I will do the best I can in every shot I play. And that's just the way I am.